our very own um, Dr. Crowder.
Hi, how are
Dr. V,
you?
how are you?
Good, doing well. Doing
Good, good,
well.
good. So we're going to talk a little bit about, again, some more about COVID.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. But just a little about that because the vaccine is out,
Yes.
and just what your thoughts are about how that, they're the three, the Moderna, the Pfizer, and now people have the
Johnson and
one shot
Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson. Any thoughts
Correct.
about those three?
Yeah, so I tell people get the first one you can get because all of them have been shown to really prevent hospitalization and prevent death. So you really want to get the first one you can get. Some people are a little, leery about getting two shots, or they can only take off from work one time, or maybe they're traveling. So if you're in a situation like that, one shot may be better for you if you
Hmm.
if you have some concern about being able to really follow up and get the second shot.
Wonderful. Okay, and I got my second on Saturday, and I want to.
Good.
We're gonna. I want to do a show next time, Dr. V, because people always say, "Oh, the first one was okay, but the second one." And I've got a but the second one. So we're gonna we're gonna do a show on but the second one. Okay, so we'll talk
Okay.
about that a little bit later. Chevy, producer Chevy, got her second one today.
First.
Oh, first one
Good.
today. All right,
Okay.
fantastic. But a little bit about kidney disease now, because
Yeah.
we wanted to intro that African Americans are still disproportionately impacted
Yeah.
by kidney disease and then diabetes, and this whole supplement talked about the fast food connection to kidney
Yeah.
disease. So can you give us your thoughts about that?
Yeah. So kidney disease is really impacted by diabetes, high blood pressure, alcohol, and smoking. Those are like the four main things. You also have things like autoimmune disease, like sarcoid, lupus, things like that. And then you lastly have kidney stones, right,
Mm.
which is also diet related, right? And so, the diet that you have to prevent kidney disease really depends upon what are you suffering from. Do you have recurrent kidney stones, or do you have diabetes and high blood pressure? All right. And so the diabetes and high blood pressure, absolutely. Processed foods, smoking, those are all sort of the things that are not exercising. Even if you exercise 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, and you make it just a walk around the block, you're actually doing a lot. So it really depends for kidney disease which component of those things you're dealing with. But most people are dealing with diabetes and heart disease and need to stay away from any processed foods and exercise 30 minutes 3 times a week.
And did I hear, or is it correct? Is once you have a form of kidney disease, is it reversible or not?
Absolutely. That's the great part about your kidneys. Your kidneys and your liver can regenerate, right? Where like your brain cannot regenerate. Once you have a stroke, you basically have that deficit. You might have less of the deficit because you increase your muscles, but you basically have that deficit. So your kidneys and your liver are the things in your body that can regenerate. So if a doctor tells you you have stage 1 or stage 2 kidney disease, you have the opportunity at that point in time to turn it around. Stage 5 is usually when people actually then wind up going to dialysis.
And are there any symptoms? Because you get your physical. Hopefully, people are getting physicals regularly. We're going to talk about
Yeah.
that. Put that on our list of things to talk about as well. Why it's important to have a regular physical. But I mean, how would you know that you are being impacted by kidney
You
disease?
really probably wouldn't unless you actually were getting. There's two lab results: your BUN and creatinine. That's kind of what we follow to follow your kidney function. But a lot of people are completely asymptomatic, and so that's why it is really important to get those checked every once in a while when you get your physical.
All right. Well, any other last tip you want to share with us about that, or anything else that we're facing right now? Because there's so much.
Oh, I know it's a lot, right? I really want to encourage people to really, really get their vaccine. And if you catch COVID before you get your vaccine, make sure you know where you can get monoclonal antibodies. They decrease your hospitalization rate by 70%. So it's really, really big. So some people may not get their vaccine until June or July. And there's people that are going to get COVID between now and then. And if you have symptoms, you can get in within 9 days and get monoclonal antibodies, and they can make a huge difference. So know where your infusion centers are in your neighborhood.
Wonderful. Dr. Velda Crowder, Dr.
Yes.
V, our very own Dr. V. Thank you so much for being with us today and for sharing always some great information. And we look forward to seeing you in about a week or so.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.